Hello everybody, my name is Elliot.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Collaborate, a couple that loves to play board games.
And today we'll be teaching you how to play Disney Villainous, Treacherous Tides.
Treacherous Tides is designed by Mike Mulvihill and it's published by Ravensburger, who helps sponsor this video.
Let's go to the table and let's learn how to play. As always, you'll begin by setting up. Each player will choose the villain they wish to play, Davy Jones or Tamatoa. They'll collect the corresponding villain's realm, mover, villain and fate decks, and a villain guide and a reference card. Next, you'll shuffle both your villain and fate deck and place them face down to the left of your realm. You'll draw 4 cards from your villain deck to start the game. You'll keep this secret from your opponent. If playing as Tamatoa, you'll additionally shuffle the Maui deck and place it along your villain and fate deck. If playing as Davy Jones, you'll additionally collect the 5 treasure tokens and place them face down off to the side. You'll then place the power and strength tokens within reach of all players. All players will review their objective and share it with each other. You'll choose a first player, the other player will gain a power token, and you're now ready to play. In Villainous, you'll each play as a villain working to meet their own objective. Davy Jones will be working to collect all 5 of his treasure tokens by revealing them and defeating the heroes holding onto them, while Tamatoa will aim to collect both the Heart of Fiti and Maui's hook in his lair, while of course trying to fend off Maui and Moana, who will work to thwart his plans. Each turn, you'll move your villain mover to a different location in your realm and perform any or all of the corresponding actions available. Through these, you'll be able to play cards from your hand, work towards your objective, and slow the progress of your opponent by playing fate cards from their own deck. The first player to meet their objective wins. Before we get into the specifics of each villain, let's go over what a general turn structure will look like. On your turn, you'll move your villain, perform actions, and draw cards. Let's dive into each of these phases. Moving your villain. You'll take your villain mover and move them to any location in your realm. You may not stay where you are. You'll now perform actions in the location you've moved into. Each location has symbols representing the actions you may take. You can choose the order in which you take these actions, and you may choose not to take them if it will not benefit your turn, or if you simply cannot. Throughout the game, fate cards can cover actions in your realm. If this is the case in the location you're in, you will not have access to the actions covered. Let's go over the actions you can take. Grab your reference card and follow along. You can gain power. You'll take power from the supply equal to the number in the symbol in your location. This is the currency for the game and will be used to play cards in your hand. Which brings us to the next action, play a card. You'll choose a card from your hand, pay its cost, which is usually found in the upper left corner, and activate its ability. Now there's 4 different types of cards you'll find in your villain deck. Allies and items will be played at the bottom of your realm. Allies represent your villain's henchmen, helpers, and pets. You'll often utilize allies to defeat heroes in location, and for special effects they provide to help you achieve your objectives. Items sometimes need to be attached to allies. Anytime allies are moved or discarded, the items will go with them. These all range in their ability but often will help you in your objective. Effects and conditions are one-time use abilities. Effect cards are played by paying a cost. Their effect will happen immediately, then the card is discarded. Conditions do not require a play a card action, as they are played on your opponent's turn when a requirement is met. After playing a condition card, you'll discard it. Additionally, you will not redraw until the end of your turn. Now that's the play a card action. Move an item or ally. For this action, you'll move one item or ally at any location in your realm to an adjacent location. Any attached items will always move with your hero or ally when moved. Fate. This is a fun one. You'll take this action to slow down your opponent in their progress of their objective. You'll reveal 2 cards from the top of your opponent's fate deck. Choose 1 card to play and discard the other face up in your opponent's fate discard pile. If you play a hero, you may play the hero in any location in your opponent's realm. When a hero is played, it blocks the top 2 actions in the location it's played. Be mindful of your opponent's progress and their objective when playing fate cards, as you'll want to do everything in your power to stop them from succeeding. Now, how do you get rid of heroes your opponent has played in your realm? Well, you take the Vanquish action. If you have allies that are in the same location as the heroes with a collective strength equal to or higher than the hero's strength, you can take this action to vanquish the hero. You'll discard any allies used along with the hero back to the corresponding discard piles. Finally, we have the discard cards action. You may choose to discard any amount of cards from your hand. This action is handy as it'll help you move through your deck quicker to find the exact cards you may be looking for to succeed in your objective. Now that's the actions. After taking the actions, you'll proceed to the last phase of your turn. Draw cards. If you have fewer than 4 cards in your hand, you'll draw until you have 4. If your deck is ever empty during this process, you'll reshuffle the discard pile and create a new deck before drawing. Now with the general rules out of the way, let's tell you about what Davy Jones and Tamatoa are trying to accomplish. Davy Jones will attempt to collect 5 treasure tokens. The way these will appear is through his card actions. They'll introduce heroes to his board, which will receive a face-down treasure token. Heroes who are otherwise introduced through fate actions will not receive the treasure token. Now before defeating the heroes, Davy Jones must flip the treasure token face up. Each treasure token has a unique ability that becomes active as soon as it's revealed. The abilities often make it more difficult for Davy Jones to collect the treasure. When vanquishing a hero with a face-up treasure token, Davy Jones will be able to collect the treasure token into his supply. If the hero is vanquished before the treasure token is face up, the treasure token will be returned to his starting supply of tokens. If you're playing against Davy Jones, fear not, there's plenty of fate cards that'll make his life more difficult. Act quickly before he collects the 5 treasure tokens. On to Tamatoa. Your goal? Collect the heart of Fiti and Maui's hook and have them present at Tamatoa's lair. As mentioned earlier, Tamatoa has an additional deck, the Maui deck. When Maui is in play at the start of your turn, you'll draw and resolve a Maui card. You do have a card in your villain deck, not exactly Maui time, that can grant you a bit of control in how the cards are drawn. Maui's hook is in your villain deck. Once played, it can be played on your side of the realm, and it'll gain you 2 power each time an opponent fates you. However, Maui Time, a fate card, immediately attaches Maui's hook to Maui, and you'll need to defeat him to get it back. The Heart of Fiti will be revealed in your fate deck. It'll also bring forth Moana. Once defeated, you can claim the item to your side of the realm. You'll now just have to move them to your lair location. If you're playing against Tamatoa, there's plenty of tricks you can play in the fate deck to distract him. One of our favorites is Something Shiny. It'll take up a hero spot and essentially protect that hero for at least 1 move. Will you be able to stop Tamatoa from reaching his objective?
And that's Disney Villainous, Treacherous Tides.
Will you take the role of Davy Jones or Tamatoa? If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we love talking and teaching board games to folks just like you.
Join us.
Yeah.
Now for our question of the day.
What is it?
You know what it is.
What is it?
What villain has not yet made it into the Disney Villainous series, and who would it be that you want to see in these little boxes?
Ooh.
Who is it? Which villainous villain?
Go ahead and let us know the answers down in the comments below. But until next time, we will see you later.
Bye.